Our education system is out of date and out of touch for our modern age. So how do we go about teaching our children so that they can learn what they need in the 21st century? Hello, my name is Mark Taylor. I'm the host and creator of the Education on Fire podcast. Often children get to the end of their education experience and they're unconfident, they're worried, they don't feel like they have the skills that they need to take them into adulthood. What if children had the environment they needed to feel like they could experiment, where they could learn with other people through collaboration, where they had the chance to have much more creativity and they learned together as a whole? We all know as adults that life goes in many different directions. It's the skills we need to thrive, it's the skills we need to adapt and to know that we are actually able to live life as our authentic self, which is the most important thing, to live life on our terms. Since 2016, I've interviewed over 250 people on my podcast. They've shared their stories, they've shared their learning experiences, the resources that have changed their lives, and the things which they'd like to impart to their children. I want to collate some of these interviews so that we have a handbook, we have a resource that children can use and that they can be inspired by. The stories of the people that I've spoken to, the resources that have changed their life, the advice they were given by people in their life, and the advice that they would now give their younger self. We all know of the things that we want to impart to our children, so just imagine how fantastic it would be to have lots of these stories all together in one place.
Being a guest on Education on Fire had me stop and really think about what got me excited about learning. And when Mark told me that he's capturing all the information that I shared and all his other guests shared, and he's putting it together in a book, I can't wait for it to come out.
Hi, my name's Paul Mansell and I'm a professional ukulele player. A little while ago, I had the pleasure of being a guest on the Education on Fire podcast with Mark. I think it's a really excellent idea that Mark's going to put all the information that he's gleaned from all of his guests into a book. Mark's an excellent player and an excellent teacher, and I think this book will really be a very good resource.
So this book is for my children, it's for your children, it's for your pupils, it's for everybody that we want to support so that they can live an authentic life. At the end of every podcast I say the quote, "Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire." So let's light that fire, let's encourage children to go out, to be authentic, to not be afraid to fail, but use it as a learning experience so that the world can change and be a much nicer place for everyone as we move forward into the 21st century. So join me, let's create this community, let's create this resource which can support everybody as we move forward.